Hello collectors, it's Steven here bringing you a review of the Y-MSF Megalon, one of the more popular sculpts from Y-MSF. Many collectors are now chasing it at the high aftermarket price, since there really isn't a Bandai alternative in this scale. So let's take a look to see whether or not this beetle is worth adding into your collection. Before I begin the review formally, keep in mind that there are a few different variants of Megalon, like a closed mouth one and a more brown one instead of black, but this is a nice idea of what it looks like between the releases. Even if there are some major differences between the releases, which there really aren't, one thing for certain is the sculpt is amazing. The details are wonderful and all of the ridges are nice and sharp. Honestly, this is very impressive for a vinyl. Couple the great sculpt with amazing paint, mostly, and you get one great looking figure. One of the downsides for the detail on the sculpt is ultra thin vinyl. If you move this guy around, be careful not to break anything. This one definitely will not survive a shelf die from a high up shelf. Also, you may have noticed some black spots on Megalon here looking a little bit splotchy or spotty. While it's questionable whether or not this is necessarily sloppy, it does add a bit of texture. Being a vinyl figure, Megalon is not built for articulation. However, there are some points of it because of how it's made. So first off, we have the mouth here. It's not really articulated, but it can wiggle around a little bit depending on which Megalon you have. The head is a swivel, a little bit. You can get it to look back and forth, though not too much. Likes to bob around. At the shoulders, we do have a swivel, so you can get Megalon to throw his arms up in the air like he just don't care. The legs, we have a little bit of a swivel too, as you can see there. And then when we get down to the tail, it's broken up into two spots for two different parts of the sculpt. Now, it's a bit of an oval here at the two different joints, but I really wouldn't move it because you have these tail spikes here which may brush up against the wings and scratch paint off, and also it's not a right fit, if that makes sense. So when you're twisting this, the oval is stretching the vinyl. You don't want to do that. So not necessarily an action figure. If you would like to get Megalon in a different pose, you can. Now, to round out the review, here's Megalon alongside some other figures, ranging from NECA's figures to Tamashii Nations to Bandai Godzilla vinyls, the whole shebang. As you can see, regardless of setting, Megalon fits in well, whether it's super high detailed like SH Monster Arts, or a rather simplistic sculpt like a couple thousand yen Bandai vinyl. So, buy it now, skip it, or hunt down a deal. Looks great, blends in well with any shelf, and upon initial release, it saw it for relatively cheap. It's worth a recommendation around, say, $50 or $60, but the current aftermarket, it's dicey. As of now, this is the best 6-inch scale Megalon we have, so if you're a Megalon fan, you're going to have to pony up if you don't already have this. Well, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching, and be sure to like the video and subscribe. What do you think of the figure? Drop a comment down below and let me know. Interested in picking this one up? Check the description for some really cool links to take you where you need to go. Want to watch some more videos? I picked a few just for you, so click the annotations on your screen right now for more great content. Until next time, collectors!